Hey gang, good morning. Ty Carver with Carver Talent, the premier media management recruiting firm in North America. Wanted to talk a bit about the what is known in our industry as the Great Resignation. Much has been written about it. In fact, I wrote an article last fall about what I'm seeing out there hunting or recruiting folks into the television industry that was widely read and disseminated. As we all know, recruiting into the media industry is very hard today. A lot of people are leaving the industry. I'm hearing it time and time again with my outreach to candidates. So what is that causing within our industry? I'm seeing a great kind of a glut, if you will, in producer opening or producer recruitment, executive producers, even up to now the assistant news director and news director recruiting. What do I mean by that? Again, a lot of people are getting out of the industry, going to public relations, communications, PIO type work, or with local colleges and universities. I think the Great Resignation is real. I think it is continuing with the momentum, if not gaining momentum. But I also think there's another phenomenon here that we'll call the Great Reshuffle. So yes, people are leaving the industry, but yes, our industry still has jobs to do, and a product to put out. And I don't think that's going away. Is corporate going to have to eventually continue to adjust here? I believe so, because the generational workforce as we know it and as we knew it is changing. Baby boomers are starting to reach retirement age, if not there. That generation was known for work ethic and walking the company line and working a lot of hours, work-life balance, may or may not have been there. Next up is Generation X, part of that as well. But now we have millennials and Gen Z kind of coming of age and taking over, many of these management opportunities. And what we're seeing with this generational workforce is more of a reluctance to work those types of hours and not enjoy that work-life balance that we've seen in previous generations. Plus, to be honest, with these up-and-coming generations, there simply aren't as many people as the boomer generation, as we know by population alone, was one of the largest generations going through. So what is that causing today? Yes, the Great Resignation is real. Yes, local television has jobs to do and will continue to have jobs to do. What we're seeing today is more less experienced folks getting into larger markets. I'm seeing it time and time again. So we're seeing what I'll call a great reshuffle in the workforce. And that is causing some growing pains and some stress within local televisions from what I hear, from talking to too many people. What does that mean for those of us, if you will, that are still in the industry and have a passion for the profession and you're not going away? I think as part of this great reshuffle, you have an amazing opportunity to benefit from that. And what do I mean? If you're a producer in a smaller market right now, you have more of an opportunity than perhaps ever before to better your position, to go to a larger market and make more money. Same with executive producers, same with assistant news directors, same with news directors, and same with account executives in sales with local television. As things continue to shuffle and, eventually it is going to settle down, I believe. I think this is cyclic. I think we are in that cycle. I think it's real, but I think it's going to give great opportunity to people to better their positions. If you are willing to stay in the industry, if you have that passion, and again, to better yourself. Yes, you may need to relocate. Yes, those opportunities are out there, especially in engineering as well. If you're a broadcast engineer right now, and you think you are ready for a chief engineer opportunity, those opportunities are out there. So something to think about as an industry as we continue to navigate through this great resignation phenomenon that is, being written about quite a lot, being discussed quite a lot. It is real, but I think with that comes opportunity. And I think the broadcast groups at the corporate level are eventually going to catch up to this phenomenon and adjust. Sometimes we are slow to react in our industry. So something to think about. If you are interested in talking to my firm about opportunities and how to better your position, feel free to reach out. Again, my number, 813-625-2130, or email ty@carvertalent.com. What we do is free for candidates and confidential, and it might be good for you to get on our radar, and we can talk about, the next promotional opportunity for you, title, location, and compensation. So again, reach out if you want to talk about your career goals. We'd love to help get you there. And, I think it needs to be said, the state of our industry, I think, is still strong. I think local television and journalism matters and is such an important part of our society and what we do. And we'd love to help you get to your next landing spot with your career goals.